everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to Lincolnshire. And how was your Christmas? Mine was a bit, I don't know, calm. I've been drinking for the last 7 days, I think. I just got back from the group, so it was the weigh-in after Christmas, and today's Saturday, 27th, yeah. I don't really know the days, but I know yesterday was a Boxing Day, so that would make sense. And I don't know why I am so disappointed with myself. Obviously, I knew I'm gonna have a gain, and I don't know. I just felt sad when I got weighed in. So I've put on 5.5 pounds, which, to be fair, wasn't the worst in my group. Normally I'm the one who has like the biggest gain in the group, and today, as a matter of fact, I wasn't the best. So I suppose it's not too bad, but I was just really hoping that I'm not gonna see 10 on the scales today. For some weird reason, I was hoping that I'm gonna stay in the 9 stone bracket. No, so I've weighed in a 10.5 pounds. Can you imagine? Just so many those scales, seriously. So, and I think I would have been fine with it if not the fact that we still got New Year to go through. And I've got guests coming around, and they come in for like 4 days. So this is going to be difficult. And I think it's going to be even more challenging because it's just not just a New Year that I need to go through and people being around the house and stuff like this. So obviously, like, you drink more and stuff like this. These are my Christmas nails. But because on the 8th of Jan, I'm going to Poland for like 8 days. So I would ideally like to get back to normal in terms of my weight before I go, because obviously I'm gonna put on weight again in Poland. So I feel like January is going to be what normally I face in December. So, and also being there for 8 days, this is not gonna be easy. I can't stay on plan when I'm back home, and oh god, no, it's just impossible. It's just there's too much good stuff around, and being in my grandma's house and all that, you know, not just my grandma's house, but like everyone, and you go visit people, and you kind of, it's not really like, you know, when you go back home and you live abroad, it's not really like you're going on holiday to rest. It's more like you visit absolutely everyone, and you want to meet with like friends and things like this. And there's obviously more drinking and stuff involved. Yeah, so that's gonna be challenging. But so for that reason, as difficult as it is going to be, I need to be extremely good till New Year. Do whatever on the New Year night, and then get back straight on plan, on the new plan, because today we got the brand new Slim in World books with the new plan, and we've been discussing it today in the group, and there's been a lot of controversies about it. Because people are a little bit annoyed and people are scared, because now you're allowed obviously 3 healthy choices. Even before you were allowed 3 healthy choices, although the difference was that you were allowed 2 healthy choices A and 1 healthy choice B, which was your fiber. Now you are allowed 1, I keep wanting to say healthy choice A, B and C. I don't know why. I think I'm gonna keep calling them A, B and C. But yeah, you've got your calcium choice, which is marked with, let me just find it, new symbol. Because now we've got new symbols in the books. And by the way, if you're looking for your sweeps, they are all at the beginning of the book, not at the end as it was before. So yeah, healthy extras. So that's your calcium choice, which you can have 1 a day or 3 a day if you want to. So if you are a cheese fan, you could have 3 of these. Then you've got your fiber choice, which is marked with this symbol, like a grain. And then you've got this little cute avocado. So I find it funny because obviously whenever I've heard people talking badly about cinnamon oil, it's always about avocado. Well, now we allowed avocado, so you can't say anything. And avocado is the icon for the healthy fat symbol. So you can choose 3 each day and aim for as much variety as possible. They say we recommend you choose at least 1 calcium choice each day, as it supports all-around good health, from your teeth and bones to your digestion and even metabolism. So you are now allowed to have 2 fiber choices and 1 calcium choice if you want. Or you could have, so you can have your bread in the morning and then in the afternoon with your soup or something. Or you could have your porridge and then have a soup with bread for lunch. So now you're allowed that. So now people were a little bit funny and scared about the fact that they feel like it's adding more calories to the plan, which I don't think it is, because it's kind of like swapping things, isn't it? And I assume that Slim in the World thinks that if you have 2 more slices of bread, which in the grand scheme of things, what you're gonna add, like another like 180 calories or something like that if you add 2 wholemeal slices of bread, which is a small loaf, let's bear in mind. And I think it gives you a lot more variety, gives you more choice. Yeah. I suppose I'm gonna use this more for like dressings, and I will definitely have more avocado. It's still about, I would say, it gives you another like 7 cents, because half a medium avocado was about 7 cents. So that's it really. I've never really used 2 healthy A choices because I'm highly lactose intolerant, so I can't really do that anyway. So I suppose that's not gonna change for me. So yeah, now I can have like 2 times bread, or have bread with like avocado or peanut butter, or I can make some really nice dressings with it. So I'm okay with all of that. I think that's fine. Other things that changed is you can now use baking powder and you can use yeast, which was before cinnamon. Also, like I said to my consultant today, like, now you can't sin things, can you? You're gonna have to sweep them. Yeah, so now we will be sweeping things, not sinning things. Yeah, our consultant told us to go through the book because she said some staple choices have changed as well. I don't know, I've not really had a look around that much. What I like from the healthy fat choices options is that you're now allowed to have 20 almonds or 25 grams flaked almonds, or you could have 15 cashew nuts. Now, when I make my butter chicken, I use, I think, 8 cashew nuts. So that's like kind of half a healthy fat choice, which I wouldn't need to sin anymore. So yeah, that's nice. Avocado, olives and oils. So you're now allowed 1 tablespoon of oil. Olive, rapeseed, walnut, flaxseed, sesame. Oh, that's interesting. 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. As far as I know, I think it's 1 cent more than normal oil. I use sesame oil quite often with like veggies. So like I would add to my broccoli if I'm making some Chinese or pak choi. I love sesame oil and in the stir fries, so that's good. I don't know, yeah, people are terrified, like, has anyone tried it? Like, of course they have tried it. Yeah. Yeah, and your sins are now at the beginning of the book. They've also added like Slim and Well diaries and the fit logs. So you've got your diaries inside your book that you can use. Yeah, I think it's quite a nice book. I always wish that Slim and Well made these books like A4 size, because I would actually use it more to write down in there. Also, I need to get something like a sleeve. We used to get sleeves in Slim and Well because my last book, just look at the state of it. Like, it's terrible. There's some water damage to it, but yeah, it's gone through a lot. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I've got a new book now. Yeah. Let's see, I need to go through it properly. Because this is interesting. Anyway, so what's the plan? I think I'm doing SP till New Year. So today is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'm gonna try hardest to do SP. I don't feel like, to be fair. Also because I am just about to start my start week, or period, or whatever you want to call it. We call it the start week in my Slim and Well group. And yeah, I'm just kind of in the mood of like having carbs, bread, chips, sweets, and all that. That's all in my head. But at the same time, let's just be reasonable and not put on any more weight before New Year, and then just have a nice New Year's night. That's it. So I'm gonna try my best. Wish me luck. And how did you get on the scales? Have you actually been to the group? There wasn't many people today, but yeah, it's been kind of regulars. It was nice to see everyone. And I think it is good to face the gains anyway. And also today, obviously, I think everyone was braver about the gain because our entire group has actually lost 7.5 pounds. And I think it was made of 2 people, which went to like Christmas markets in Germany the week before Christmas. So they had a gain before, and now they came back after Christmas with actual losses. So yeah, the whole group lost 7.5 pounds. That's it. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I don't know. I'm just in such a mood today. I had to get comfy, so I've just changed. Got my Christmas jumper, which is very old actually. This is the first Christmas jumper I've ever bought when I was in my first year in the UK. So I suppose, God, 14 years ago now. It used to have the light on and the song, but that doesn't work anymore. Obviously the battery lasted probably like at least 4 years, which was amazing considering how many times I washed it. I've got Christmas PJs on as well. And I just had to get comfy, and I'm just making some lunch, well, which is breakfast for me. So this is the only bread I've got. I've just checked and it doesn't fall under healthy choice fiber, so I suppose it's 5.5 sweeps for 1 slice. of this Jason's sourdough grains and seed ciabatta. But yeah, it's kind of like a equivalent of wholemeal. I really like this brand of bread, by the way. They do very nice normal sourdough. Yeah. But yeah, I suppose healthier option. I'm just gonna toast it, and I boiled 2 eggs, and I fancied something like a Polish open sandwich. So that's what I'm gonna do. So slightly toasted bread, and today we're gonna go a little crazy. I'm gonna use some lurpak, some proper butter, not a lot. Okay. A little bit of lettuce, some ham. That's our protein choice. Bit of tomato, cucumber, egg. Might be slightly softer, but that's kind of how I love the eggs. It's just more difficult to cut them, slice it. Oh, come on. Okay, a little bit of onion. No hair. Jesus. Salt. And black pepper. And this is my perfect, typically Polish open sandwich. I love that kind of thing.